Cobra Kai Season 5 ended with an epic season finale. No one thought that a series continuing the world of classic American martial arts movie Karate Kid would be such a big hit. There was no hope until the show was picked up by Netflix, and now it's a global hit. Season 5 continued directly from the events in Season 4. The amazing new entry into the Miyagi-verse is now out, and we're here to answer your burning questions about it. First of all, we need to talk about the ending. The finale of Cobra Kai was almost an hour long. The jam-packed episode was full of karate action that made it such a smash hit. The final episode throws the whole cast into a veritable war. Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do kids get into a massive karate brawl, which is brilliantly choreographed by the way. But wait, they're not the only ones fighting. Johnny, Chozen, and Mike Barnes, after getting drunk, tried to defeat Silver in his own home, which was a huge mistake. They're quickly seen off by the evil businessman and his team of senseis. The fight led to Johnny and Chozen being seriously injured. Also, at the Cobra Kai dojo, some long-awaited team-ups happened, including Sam and Tori. They put their Cobra Kai ending plan into action. The kids shared a video of Terry Silver admitting that he paid the ref in the last seasons of All Valley Kids tournament. Silver and Daniel faced off in an epic battle, with the latter coming out on top. Silver is left with ruins of his trophy case as Kenny, Kyler, and the Cobra Kai students quit. Stingray came to his senses and told the cops that Silver beat him half to death in the old Cobra Kai dojo, not John Kreese. At the end of the episode, Chozen and Johnny survive, and that's not the only happy ending. Miguel and Sam reconcile, as do Tori and Robbie. When it seemed like all the threads were tied up neatly, we find out that the attack on Kreese was fake. He orchestrated it to escape prison. Next, what's John Kreese up to? This has to be the biggest question coming out of the finale. We saw what he said to his therapist while stealing her pass to escape. John wants to make up for the way he hurt Johnny, but that seems unlikely now because it was part of a ploy to break out of prison. From what we know so far, the most reasonable answer to the question could be that Kreese wants revenge. Johnny and Daniel were lying when they promised to help him in escaping. Kreese hates both of them for this. Kreese has legitimate reasons to hate them. For the last few seasons, it seemed like he was being set up for a redemption arc, but this ending establishes him as the main villain for Season 6. Next up, what were Kimuko's thoughts on Chozen's message? Chozen was one of the many returning Karate Kid characters on Cobra Kai. After he had a heart-to-heart with both Daniel and Johnny, Chozen revealed that he had been holding a candle for Kumiko all these years and was madly in love with her. Daniel convinced Chozen to act on these feelings. He left her with a heartfelt voice message from outside the nightclub. We never found out if and when Kumiko received Chozen's message and if she feels the same way about it. Fans want to see Chozen happy, as he's the funniest Cobra Kai character and a major fan favorite. Next, what will happen to Terry Silver? Terry Silver's future seemed bleak, but given his enormous amount of wealth and resources, it's very likely that he'll find his way out of the jam. While Terry awaits sentencing or trial, he could use this time to build Cobra Kai up from behind the scenes. Kim could be a potential successor, whom he recruited from Japan to come and help him train his team. Terry has all the money and resources in the world to get what he wants, so it wouldn't be a surprise if he finds a way to get himself off without punishment. Next up, does Cobra Kai still exist? Terry Silver's out of the running. John Kreese is on the run. Johnny Lawrence is putting all his efforts into Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang karate and his growing family. It looks like Cobra Kai no longer exists. However, this could change if someone else decides to step up and run it. It's likely that the franchise could continue under someone else's tutelage. Mike Barnes might be looking for a new career path after the loss of his business and presumably his marriage. Or maybe Johnny decides to take back the reins and compete with Miyagi-Do honestly and fairly. Next, will Anthony learn karate? Anthony is Cobra Kai's side character, but has the energy of the main character. He finally took on a bigger role in Season 4 and 5 and expressed his interest in learning karate. He wasn't able to get any training with everything that was going on. Fans are eager to find out if he'll finally get the training and be able to fight like the others. Fans also wonder if Kenny and Anthony will make amends with Kenny no longer acting as a bully, or if they'll remain enemies. Next up, will Robbie and Kenny bury the hatchet? Kenny and Robbie had one of the most heartbreaking relationships in Season 4 of the show. After Robbie mentors the young man, he seems seems to lose Kenny to Cobra Kai. This move turned Kenny, who was once a sweet young man, into a tyrant. He was clearly upset and disappointed upon learning the truth about Terry, not ready to talk with Robbie and admit his wrongs. Fans are curious to know what will happen between the two if there's a 6th season of the show. Next, will Miyagi-Do enter the Sekai Takai tournament? The big rivalry of the 5th season started when John told Daniel that Terry was looking to enter Cobra Kai into the world's biggest tournament, Sekai Takai. Obviously, it came as a surprise that both teams qualified. With so much happening in the finale, there have been no updates regarding the new venture. Whether Cobra Kai still exists or not remains unknown. Either way, Miyagi-Do still qualifies and fans are waiting to see if they'll proceed with the competition. It'll make a great story for a potential season 6 if it happens. On top of this, the show still hasn't determined the dojo's official name, another thing for the fans will be waiting for. And finally, will the ex-Cobra Kai kids join Miyagi-Do? All the Cobra Kai members angrily tore their shirts off when they learned that Terry was the one who paid off the refs in All Valley tournament to give them the win. Fans wonder if they'll join the Miyagi-Do dojo. Nothing seems certain at the point in this show. Now, moving on to other related news. Firstly, Cobra Kai creators reveal what to expect from their new action comedy series. The Cobra Kai creators Josh Heald, John Hurwitz, and Hayden Schlossberg are set to start working on their new Netflix project. Their series is titled Obliterated. The story revolves around an elite special task force who celebrates having defused a bomb with drugs and booze. To their surprise, they find out that the defused bomb is fake and their mission is far from over. It started filming a couple of months ago, and the creators have revealed that this series is not something you want to watch with your family present in the living room. It's a passion project which calls back to the comedies that used to premiere in the summers as blockbusters. It's a throwback to the R-rated action movies released in the past as well. The trio is also on the writing team of the upcoming comedy film American Pie 5. Netflix is yet to reveal any news regarding the expected release date of this project, but we already know what we can expect from this show. Next, 6th season of Cobra Kai could be its last. The finale of season 5 came with a significant and bloody climax. The villains of Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3 all came together for the first time. Season 5 could have been the perfect finale for the show. New friends were formed, evil was defeated, and the long-held beefs were smashed. But it's highly unlikely that season 5 will be the end of Cobra Kai. Netflix has been silent about the future of the show, and a story this successful won't be given a quiet announcement that it's been canceled with no further explanation. The show could enter into a 6th season if renewed. With the story heading towards closure, now's the best time to let Cobra Kai die. Finally, why Daniel's iconic move took so long to break out. When Daniel went toe-to-toe against Terry Silver, we saw a move from Daniel we haven't seen since the 80s. We finally get to see Daniel's crane kick from the original Karate Kid movie. The creators said that they were just waiting for the right moment to unleash the kick. They've been using references from the original movie and were saving it for the best for last, it seems. That's a wrap for this video. Do you have any other questions for us to answer? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.